It's John, and today we're on Slickrock Jeep Trail. We just got up the stair steps. We went through the gauntlet on the north side, all the other stuff in between. Stay tuned and go wheel. So Bill and I headed out to Slickrock with our friends, Justin and Danny. It's their first time running it. Bill first took me over Slickrock in the cargo area of his Cherokee when I was a kid. And then I ran Slickrock for my first time in the very early 2000s, probably 2001, 2002, in a 1989 or something. Nissan Pathfinder on a junkyard lift in 33s. That was before the internet. We had a hard time finding it. We were going based on directions from my dad, which was like, go to a campground, turn right. Go till it dead ends, turn right. We ran the trail at midnight. It was a whole lot of fun, but I remember hitting the stair steps and thinking there's no way that's part of the trail. Years later, I ended up building a pretty sweet Scout 2 and then a Jeep Cherokee, and I've built a lot of rigs since then, and we've taken a lot of friends and a lot of Jeeps over Slickrock in the past 30, 40 years, and I've wheeled it a ton in the past 25 years. This is my first time running it in about 4 years. The trail definitely has gotten a lot harder. I've ran it a bunch since the reroute, but the stair steps are definitely torn up, and even the reroute area is pretty torn up. All right, we are at the Slickrock Trailhead. We have Bill's rig on 33s, dual cases, long arms. My JL 37s, it's a Rubicon, has a 4-to-1, 488 gears, chromos front and rear 37s. Dan's TJ, he's on 35s, has a Terralo 4-to-1, short arms. I think 488s or 538s, lockers front and rear. Justin's got, I think 488s, 538s, TJ 44s, TJ Rubicon case, 35s. Oh, he's on 37s. So that's the rigs, and we're heading in. This is the more modern entrance. The trail actually used to go down further that way and cut over on like a dirt road, but they had to reroute it because somebody bought the private property and didn't want to honor the easement anymore. And the Forest Service had to reroute, which is actually a good thing because you guys are going to see in this video that this reroute is pretty cool. I've ran it a bunch since 2018, but I haven't ran it in about 4 years. So I'm pretty excited to check this out. Let's get wheeling. And this first little spot is basically 2-wheel drive. You're just going to kind of weave through some trees. This is the new reroute that went into effect in 2018. I guess now it's 7 years old, so it's not that old anymore, or not that new anymore. But for the last 60, 70 years, whatever, this was not part of the trail. You used to kind of go a little bit further down the road and make a right, kind of near this like Boy Scout camp where Lake Alpine kind of ended, or where the road to Lake Alpine ended. It rained like crazy last night, so the dust is down right now, which is like awesome. It rained really hard in camp, so we were camping at Lake Alpine West Shore last night, and around, I don't know, 8 o'clock or something, it just started pouring. Tons of lightning, tons of thunder. Well, we thought the rain would be short-lived, but it is like dumping. We just put a tarp on Dan's TJ. We kind of threw some more wood on the fire, but the rain has not let up. The thunder and the lightning are crazy, and it's super awesome. I'll put a little video right here of our camp last night and our camp this morning next. I mean, it's a little overcast today. It's nice and cool. It's about 65 out, which actually is warmer than I thought it'd be. It's about 10:30 in the morning. We're coming up to the first obstacle. There's a nice little undercut lip right here, probably from tires like spinning. It probably wasn't like that before, but you basically go straight up this. It looks like people are trying to go to the left. I'd be worried about rolling right there. I'd rather go straight up it with the lockers on. Let's just see if I remember what the hell we do here. There's people camped. Are they on the trail? And then, yeah, kind of, you could drop down right here, but I feel like that side hill sucks. I feel like I'd rather, that's a big drop though. I'm trying to remember what I do because that's pretty narrow. I don't remember that drop being that big though. I wonder if that got washed out or dug out. I remember just going down that. Probably could just go down that. The thing is though, is if you want to line up for over here, coming down over here is like better. You want to line up for all this. So
one rock.
Yeah, that's gonna, yeah, it's been a while too. This is kind of filled in though, but not bad. I mean, there's other ways up and down this too.
Is that your buddy's window?
Oh, fuck. That's like somebody rolled. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, he must have rolled right here. Here's the bypass. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool bitching out right now. I'm gonna bitch out too.
Yeah. My passengers would be humping this thing like this.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't even remember this obstacle on the bypass. I don't think I've taken this bypass, but I remember we walked it.
Yeah.
It might have washed out through here, this V-notch. There's gonna be more obstacles to play on, and there's stuff we can't bypass. Like, this is one of the few bypasses. Well, even though I've ran this obstacle a bunch in the XJ, looking at it with the JL, I think I'm just gonna bypass this, which go ahead and make fun of me in the comments. I know Alan's gonna give me a hard time. I'm not worried about this drop. Bypasses, awful bitches. I'm being a bitch. The cool thing is it's Friday morning and there's like no one out here. Those guys camped over there actually said they flopped last night on that obstacle. So it gives you an idea that it is something you can flop on. And they were saying, yeah, that big hole bypassed this first obstacle. We got ideally 2 trails to run today. We're at the first obstacle, the first trail, and no one feels like getting nuts right now. Everyone's like, yep, we all just woke up. Is that really the line? Is that the line? Go that way? Passenger? Well, I want to stay high driver, dude. I'd rather be higher driver and have it lean that way than the other way. Nice. Thank you, sir. I'll go ahead and we'll spot you. Let me park. Alrighty. Still. Thank you, appreciate that. Reminds me of that little notch thing we all spotted on Rubicon. That was like the one where like you can't see. That one, I was on the Wentworth loop on the Wentworth side, where it's like, kind of opens up at the bottom too. Passenger. Stay passenger, right there. I'd cut it a little driver now.
Feels weird.
Yeah, it looks good.
We can roll out.
Yeah, just go slow. Just creep, just crawl it. From there, it's like you can turn easier than I can. I have to do like a 2 or 3 point turn right there. No, come up driver a little more, right there. You got to come up driver and then cut passenger. So come on up. You're gonna straddle this now passenger, just a hair. Right there. More. Back it up. You got to go more passenger. Back it up. Back it. Now passenger. You got to hug that. Not that much. Not that much. Right there. Okay, right there. You've got a snake along the ridge like everyone else did, so I think you're good to go straight now. And then at the bottom, you're going to cut driver. Passenger, passenger. 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 Rear fell a little light. Yeah, you're good. You don't want to fall in that hole, dude.
Spring fell out. Back having spring popped out.
Do you have that bump stop handy?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the bump stop. Your spring fell out even with the stupid fucking... Is it on the brake line? Oh, he could have done it in the driveway. Shit, you kind of have to, it's bound up between the tire. We can't, dude, we gotta stand back actually. That's like bound up right now. You gotta come forward.
Go forward.
You gotta go forward. Or,
Rip his brake line.
whoa, stop. Are you in? I think that was the spring unloading. Could you try, come forward and, is the front locked right now? No. You have to lock the front right now to climb that rock. Crawl it, first gear. Like slow as you can forward. Let me see if, get on flat ground so it unloads the coil. Oh, God damn it. Right there, stop. The coil's like bound up on your fender, and I'm thinking we jack it up right here in my bump. You do need limit straps.
Wonder if I should just put my sway bars back on.
No, you're gonna rip it right off. I told you, the side's not, you didn't get that side welded. We need to jack up the vehicle like to get the weight off it. Like look at the weight. The bump stop pad is on the coil, right? We need to slowly get the weight off it like right now and get it up in the air. But now someone's gotta put their hand in there, which, whatever. Take the bump stop out real fast, stop. Take the, just grab the lower, stick that in there. Stick that up there first, now put the lower bump. There you go. That way it jack it up less.
Lowering.
Yeah. It's in. It's in. All right, we lowered it. Kind of like basically a press style. But we'll see how this works. We got to get that out of there. Put the spring somewhere for now. I'll let you guys do that. Here, Bill, don't get out of there. Bill, you're gonna get in the front seat and you're gonna drive somewhere. And we're hoping that that bump stop doesn't just pop out. Actually, the bump stop will help keep it a little bit higher too. Now, cut a driver. Do that like 2 more times. All right, so there we go. That's the bottom. And I know it doesn't look like much on camera, but it's pretty nasty. These guys rolled on it last night. Dude, that's right, it's nice and cool out. Actually, you know what, when you think about it, we had to do it anyways, and it's cool out today. So how do you feel with the coil, with the bump stop in there?
I think it's good.
Dude, hell yeah. I mean, 2 big positives. We had to do it anyways, so might as well do it at the start of the trail. And the second big positive is nice and cool out today, because it could easily be 95. So we're gonna get rolling now. So what do we just do?
Passenger bump stop, upper bump stop, and replace the coil after it got wedged in between the fender well and the tire.
Nice.
And limited strapped it again.
With the ratchet strap, that's a good call. Looped it through the frame a bunch. I mean, like with that, I mean, I think you're good with that bump stop. Is there a bypass around this? Or bypass kings, I guess. Someone stacked that in, thank God, because it's gonna hope. You guys are much narrower than I am by a long shot. If you do try to hug this way really tight, you can get that tire bound up really good under that undercut. I think I gotta go this way and you guys just watch me. Yeah. And if it gets bad, I'll winch. And you guys can push on the side of the rig to keep it off the trees. Don't hit the tree.
All right, here comes the Ruby. All right, let's get down and business. No problem. It just looks way worse on camera. It doesn't look that bad. In real life, it's pretty gnarly. Stop! Looking good. Cut that way further more. You're good. Yeah, you're totally good. Careful, come down on that part. You're good. Yep, you're good.
Nice, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Get out of the way. So.
Yep. All good. All right, let's look at the blue TJ. Might hit your camera, there you go. You good? Fun. Looks like fun. Because since it's narrower wheelbase, it puts them more on the edge.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I did kind of like that though. So yeah, you could either go up right here or go down right here. But there's a lot of broken taillights and windows here. I've seen people side flop here if you don't do it just right. And you could take that off. Oh, thank you, sir. You could take that off camber chute right there to here. We're choosing to go up. Is the front locked or unlocked? I was gonna say, back it up. Yeah, I shot for those rocks and then backed it up. Well, that's not what I did, but that's fine. Yeah, back it up. I wanted to get my ass in more square when I did it, but
Hit that rock, it's gonna throw them over.
it's fine. I'd say come forward. Well, yeah, lock the front so that you can control it, dude. You lock the front? Does not like that rock. I feel like I squared up a little more than they did, or than he did at least. There you go. You got it, dude? Good job, dude. How'd you feel? How'd that feel?
Good.
Did it feel tippy at all?
Well, I feel like I was sideways, but no.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I wasn't tippy.
Didn't feel bad, huh?
Yeah, I don't like that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't either. It didn't. It felt stable in mine though. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna feel like shit. There, no problem. Ooh. Probably doesn't even look that tippy. I know that rock's been giving everybody trouble. Stupid rock. gonna move into the hard obstacle next, I believe. Yeah, the hard one's the next one. We got through the first 2 obstacles and we are moving to the 3rd obstacle. All right, we are at the gauntlet, adopted by the Joaquin Jeepers. Looks like people are going around this way. I don't remember this. What's it up? This seems, I've never done this line. Whew, it's a steep, loose drop. But that's got big rocks in it too. It definitely kind of looks like going down this is the way for us. So like this is sort of the bypass over here. This is definitely like tougher going down because these are all diff hangers and you're just on your belly on these guys. Like on my XJ on 40 is not such a big deal, but you still got to work it. On the JL, I think it's too much.
All right, here comes the Ruby. You got it though. As you're sliding down, it's okay. You're gonna fall in this hole right here. It's about 1.5 foot drop. Right there. You're good right there. There you go. Start cutting that way when you can. More, more, more. More, more. You're gonna make it, you're good. Just keep going that way a little bit more. Ah, you're on the ground. It'll drop down. There it goes. Watch your mirror. There you go.
Tell me, okay. Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Where to go, 'cause I can't tell.
Keep going, passenger. Okay, straighten it out, straighten out, straighten out.
Nice. That was not bad at all, dude.
Nope, good.
It actually was not bad.
Good.
I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be way worse. I'm not looking right here. I can't see.
Yeah, you're good right there. All right, here comes Bill. All right, come on straight, Bill. Okay. Okay. Now start cutting. Now go super slow. Slow, 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 slow. And cut that way. There you go. Watch your mirror.
Wow.
There you go.
That's a shitty.
That's fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it though.
Yeah. Thanks for the help.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Didn't feel as bad as I thought. I was just mostly worried about hitting that damn tree.
Bill hit the tree with his mirror just a little bit.
I didn't. It wasn't bad at all. I felt stable, and
Did you?
it felt. Well, the couple times I felt like I was teetering, and that's when I was like, "Am I good?" Because I didn't want to teeter into the tree if I dropped. Yeah, I cut it super hard right here. Just crawl it, first gear, low. So we got Dan and Justin going down the gauntlet, kind of taking this bypass section. Some rigs on 40s were struggling here for an extremely long time today. There was like a Scout that just took forever to get up this. And he's on big tires and 1 ton, so we're not gonna bother. But this is a nice little kind of hairpin 90 right here, or more than 90 probably. I had to do like a 3-point over here, but you're shorter wheelbase, so you got about 3 feet shorter wheelbase than I do. So you might not have to do a 5-point turn. So we realized if you don't go in the notch, you're gonna be too far. Maybe, yeah. It's good. You're good. It's a big drop. Yeah, just crawl it. Little passenger. Yeah, I had to go in the notch. It felt good to me. Yeah. Passenger. If you could go passenger, do it. All the passenger you got. More passenger. More passenger. Oh, can you grab that camera? Ah, shit. Good job, dude.
That was exciting.
How was that? How'd that feel?
It was exciting. I still didn't like whalebones more.
Oh.
That was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. There you go. Shit. Fucking sliding down. Yeah. As much passenger as you got. All right. God damn, it's loose. Now you're good from here. That did not feel as bad as I expected it, and I didn't hit my body, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
But I was really teetery. The rig
Me too.
at the bottom, I was just like this, and I was inching forward, and I could see it falling towards the tree. But as the passenger front dropped more, it pushed the weight that way, and it pushed it away from the tree like last second. So
I just hate being sideways.
it didn't seem that bad. I didn't think. I mean, I thought
It was a little scary. My butthole puckered a little bit and went little sphincter action, you know.
you went more passenger than the rest of the guys, but it looked good.
All right, as long as it looked good.
And you did hit the tree. Well, I mean, like you stayed away from the tree because everyone else got really close to the tree line.
All right, it looked like I don't know. I was,
That close?
can't say what kind of hair away, but I was pretty close. There you go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, I thought it was fun. I just hate those sideways.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you're
when
pretty, it's really tippy.
And I don't know, but it was good. I mean, I didn't have any problem. I didn't even break traction once. I didn't even have the locker on.
Oh, really?
No.
To turn. I couldn't turn without it.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Well, we're through the worst of it.
I
There's a
think-
lot of shit to wheel.
Oh
through
yeah,
still.
we still got.
We're at the old Trailhead right now. The original Trailhead.
worth it.
That was a little,
I think it was more scary this one than it was on the Rubicon when I went down that.
oh, that one spot.
Yeah.
Post pile.
Yeah, post pile was nowhere near as hard as that one, I thought. Post pile was way easier than this.
Post pile on the Rubicon?
Post pile on the Rubicon. I felt like I was going to hit that damn tree, and luckily we were able to avoid it, but it was pretty close. So
I think the key is to ride that notch, and then you gotta cut hard passenger. Like you gotta go as much passenger as you got as you get closer and closer to the tree. And like everyone barely missed the tree. And it literally my rig was like teeter-tottering, like back and forth. But it didn't feel bad, but I was worried it was gonna teeter into the tree because I couldn't tell which way the front was dropping. Because if the front dropped driver, it would have put me into the tree. But since that hard passenger drop is so big, it's like it pushes you away from the tree like last second. So that's what I was thinking is like
Well, I got that strap a little bit in my
Oh, yeah.
side now, so I don't have as much.
Oh yeah, you might have been hanging that tire. I didn't even see. I actually don't disconnect my front sway bar that often. I like how stable it feels with it connected. I know a lot of guys get happy to disconnect them, but eventually I want to put an anti-rock front and rear like I do on my Crawler XJ. I think that's the way to go. But for now, I leave the front connected not way too much, but all the time. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
It doesn't even look bad right here.
I mean, going up actually looks a little easier than going down because you got more control.
Yeah.
You're not like falling uncontrollably. Like when you slid, I was like, oh fuck. Because there was that point where you slid and he slid too. We are at where the old Trailhead used to connect before the reroute. And now it's private property. Someone bought it and doesn't want Jeepers out here. So luckily they made this reroute really difficult.
Was those people that own the canteen vendor company? So
Oh wow. Starting what used to be the old trail. Like from here on out is just the start of the old trail. Which we'll see how long that takes us. We'll see how we feel when we get to the stair steps. Go from there. So I've always heard that Slickrock was built to be a road to service the building of one of the reservoirs out back. I can't remember if it was Spicer or Utica, but you can actually still see sections of the old road along the trail, which I think is really, really cool. Talking to Bill, even my dad in the 90s and stuff, this trail has changed so much since they used to run it. And I remember my dad complaining when they had built that like dirt driveway access road and cut out about half of the trail. I think it was in the 80s, early 90s. I can't remember exactly when, which was like, everyone was devastated because it made it accessible to pretty much everybody from that south side, which was a huge bummer back in the day. We just got to the first creek crossing. I mean, it's not a creek crossing, but the first creek area. Usually when we're too hot, we'll cool down in this and get in the water, and it'll cool you down, and we'll slide down these. it'll take your breath away for sure. So we're at we call these the north side campgrounds. Before the bypasses were built, with the new bypass with the gauntlets and all that stuff, this was really the first easy to get to camp spot on the trail. It was really easy to get here. So we got all the rigs. Stop here for a minute, get some lunch. Lunch part 2. It's fucking hot out. Yeah, get out of the road. First time wheeling?
Yeah.
Here, what do you think of the trail so far?
It's pretty wild. It's pretty radical, honestly. It's fun.
Yeah, if you've never done something like this, do you think it's fun, or would you come back?
Yeah, I honestly want to come out more, honestly. It's a blast. It's beautiful out here.
Little turkey and pepper jack Hawaiian roll cider. Had one earlier, I'm still hungry. A really good place to stop. It's super rad to bring Justin and Danny out here for their first time wheeling this trail. Also pretty crazy to see how dug out some of the sections are. It's interesting because even just in my lifetime, in the past 25 years, seeing how dug out it's got and seeing how as like tires get bigger and more traffic on the trail gets more dug out and more difficult, which, not really sure if that's a positive or a negative, because it was pretty cool to be able to come in a pretty mildly built rig back in the day. But it's also really cool that the trail is a lot more technical and difficult at the same time. So I'm kind of on the fence on like which side of the coin is better on this one. We got rain coming, rain, lightning, thunderstorms, which I'm excited for. I don't like the heat, so I'm stoked on that right now. So we're heading out from the north side campgrounds at the creek and heading towards the V-notch. It's kind of crazy to think that before the reroute, before the gauntlet and the other obstacles, this V-notch was kind of like the first major obstacle coming in from the north side. Otherwise, it was practically two-wheel drive up until the creek crossing and not too far after that. So it's cool to hit this V-notch again. And if you've never wheeled it before, you don't want to go too high on either side. You really just want to, I like to keep my driver up high so it doesn't fall and hit a window or a quarter panel on that driver's side. So you don't want that driver's side to fall in. But, I don't know. There's nothing really super technical or difficult here. There's a couple rocks that you need to line up for properly so you don't get diffed out as you're coming out of the V-notch. It's hard to tell from way up high in the air from the drone, I guess. But, yeah, pretty cool. I think with your wheelbase and belly height, you're in better shape than we are with this. It's tight. This section used to not be this hard either. This got way harder.
Guys,
I think the short wheelbase helps a lot here, and just tall belly. Those are some big rocks in there to go around. There you go. Shoot. Yep. Yep. Got the tree. We're gonna keep moving. We're in the little two-wheel drive section right here. And everyone just got through. Nice little rock garden. I think we're getting pretty close to like the big granite slab. Bill calls it the Devil's Slide. I don't know what its official name is, if it is Devil's Slide. Heading towards Devil's Slide right now, the big old granite drop. There's actually a pretty long two-wheel drive section through here, which is actually kind of a nice break. And we were definitely trying to fight and beat the storm. We were on the trail for a really long time today, but the storm never caught up to us, which was great. And it kept the temperature really cool. Here we are dropping down, pretty rad. So if you've only ran the trail in recent years, you wouldn't even know that there used to be a road to the right here, right after the water crossing. And that's where my dad and Bill used to camp. And I used to camp there even in the early 2000s. And apparently it's private property and the property owners wanted it closed. Now it's so covered in trees, you wouldn't even know it was there. This used to be the hard obstacle trail before they added the first 3 obstacles, including the gauntlet. So this is fun. I'm gonna kind of take the little bypass section. It's not much of a bypass. You still have to work through a bunch of granite, but do that.
Walk us through it.
That's a good point. There's the line to the left, which we call the buggy line, right here. But it's way more dug out than I remember, because this used to be like a little tiny bump. Now it's like a wall at the bottom. This is the way. So this is like what we call the stair steps. This is the way up, and you're gonna cut right here. And then that is the bypass going that way to the left, hard left. And going straight is the stair step part. I'm taking the bypass because I'm not trying to fucking work this shit in the jail today. So yeah, this is kind of.
It's got more dugouts. It does every year.
I want to hit it before that rain hits too.
Way more dug out than it used to be. It'll be interesting.
No, but why am I lifting up front? That's what I need to know. How high am I lifted? Oh, that's it? Oh. really tippy. Oh, God. That feels terrible.
That back one's gonna drop, it'll bring your front down. There you go, you can dig it. There you go, just like that. But stop.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to get to there.
You should be good there. You can go back.
Yeah.
Big rock passengers.
Yeah. It's way more dug out than it used to be. It's like super dug out. Whew, that felt fun. I was like, holy shit. It felt like the front was lifting really high.
Yeah, it did that for a second.
Yeah. Whew. It's way more dug out, dude, than it used to be. That used to, like that little spot in it, like I like launched at one point, like forward. It was crazy. Well, that used to not be that dug out. And this right here is more dug out. I mean, everything's like more dug out. It's crazy. Yeah, a lot of this is way more dug out than it was 5 years ago. It's crazy. It's been a while since I've been up here, but like you kind of used to just be able to drive right up that, no problem. If you could swing out wide and then cut it this way is what I was trying to do, but that's because that's too big for me to climb right there. So you want to avoid that. So come this way and then start cutting that way. Like I think you would, that rock I feel like is new though. I'm not positive, or this got more dug out. I'm pretty sure that's new. Like someone winched that in, but I can't remember because and this is definitely more dug out. There, like this left side was more filled in before.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened here.
I think it's all the guys on the dirt bikes and stuff. Just
People just tearing it up, dude.
They
Yeah.
just tear it up.
I wouldn't even try it now though. The bottom's so dug out. That bottom lip that's like 4 feet tall. The first bump used to not be like that. That used to be like 6-inch bump.
Really?
It's that dug out. Yeah, you're gonna work so hard just to get up that, and then yeah, this. Yeah, I usually go. It sucks. Once you get up that, that's the hard part. That ledge, you're straight up and you're just working it, trying to grab traction. We got Bill coming up. He wants to take the little bypassy action, which is what I did. Just still, with how dug out this is. Like down there is, dude, right in front of this guy was never that tall. And then this wasn't as dug out. So this was more of a little bump through these two. Like you still had to work it, but you could kind of drive them. Like you could hit them like straight like that and you wouldn't have to do what I did, which was come out hella hard that way and then try to work it over, pivot. Yeah, he needs to probably do a bump stop on both sides. Tire in the air. Back it up. You got to go wider, dude. Yeah, that wall's too high for you to climb, man. Back it up. You got to go wider and cut it harder, like I tried to do. Now, well, that's a little too far, passenger, but cut it driver, dude. That's like too far. Now you went the opposite. You went too far, passenger. You didn't have to go that far, passenger. That's what I was telling you. Just go a little passenger from where you were at. You need. Yeah, cut driver. Is your front locker on? Just slow. First gear, crawl it. You're gonna pivot this way. You need to pivot this way. That's a little. Okay, stop. Back it up.
Just kind of helping them pivot back.
Yeah, back it up. You gotta pivot this way. I think you went too far passenger. It's like you went too far driver first, then you went too far passenger. Cut it driver. Slow. Driver, yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, you're hitting a wall. Try to pivot. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Slow. Low, dude. Yeah, like work it slow. Yeah, pivot. Driver. 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 There you go. It was like, yeah, you started off, dude, way too far driver. And then the problem was you went like 6 feet passenger instead of like 2 or 3 feet. You needed to be able to hit that and then pivot like you did. I think if you would have went right in the middle, it would have been a little easier for you. And then just go up that. Now start turning driver, little. Yeah, there you go. Now driver. Yeah, there you go. Shorter wheelbase, tall belly. You're good. Oh, geez. Well, you did it, Bill. It's way different down here. You got to hit like right in the middle and then pivot hard. You can't go up as far as you did on that. That's the key now. You used to be able to go up that at an angle. Yeah, driver. Slow driver, like you're going to lift maybe. Maybe not. Nah, you're lifting. Yeah, it's like what I did. I would come more forward and then cut back. You got 1.5 feet before you have to cut back. So you can,
cut my head off.
because if you can, Nah, dude, I would try to come forward hard driver. You might be able to pivot around it, dude. You're short enough. You might. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want. You want those rears like they did to pivot over. You got it now. That's it. That's it. No, driver. That's it. That's what we needed you to do. Like right in the middle, because when that rear passenger drops, it shoots you this way. But if you hit it too far right, it's not gonna do that. And so like if you hit it right in the middle and then cut hard driver, what's gonna happen is your driver is gonna shift down, your rear passenger is gonna shift out, and it's gonna kick you around. Hell yeah. Good job, dude. How'd that feel?
That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fun. Just can't see nothing in front of it.
Yeah, back it up and cut it passenger. And then just take it slow up that little wall. Dude, that wall got way deeper. That's like hella dugout. Yeah. I mean, it's like 3 feet more dugout. Like this changed a lot, dude. Yeah, I could.
You got your locker on?
I could see that line though, is with how dugout it is on this side. That's like a 4-foot wall down there now. Yeah. That's hella dugout. You gotta go right between that big rock on the right. He ain't liking it for some reason. I don't know, it didn't like it, huh? Yeah. That's like it right there. Driver, because you want to pivot. Driver, just keep driver. It'll slide. Okay, back it up, stop. Back it up. Brakes are wet. Back it up a little more. Yeah, cut it. Right there, now driver. Hopefully it pivots. Driver, yeah, there you go. Slow, work it, slow. Driver, stay driver. It's gonna pivot, stay driver. You're good. Now cut just a little passenger, not much. Oh wow, the sun just came out. Oh no, the sun just came out. Yeah, what'd you think? It changed a lot.
That is amazing. It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna need 40s to get up this thing.
It's way dug out at those 2 bumps down there. And then it's all, I mean, that whole corner's like dug out. Like that used to not be like a weird cut like that down there.
Yeah, thanks.
You got to almost come to that wall now.
Yep.
And like I had to do, and I'm way longer than you guys, so I had to back up a bunch.
Well, that wall used to be like,
yeah.
Like it
used to
be over here.
You used to be able to drive like from down straight there and kind of straight up to that. Yeah, that's right. We used to drive straight up that wall, but the bottom bump right about there,
those 2 big
is
rocks
now
right
dug
there.
out like an extra 3 feet from about 4 or 5 years ago. And then the next bump right here is also way more dug out. And then this whole corner is like gone. There used to be a lot more material there. So like instead of kind of driving up this center line, you got to straddle that rock and that hump and then pivot and then just work it and pivot it.
Yeah, so those 2 big rocks weren't there.
Yeah, you hit it just right so where you pivoted around that rock up there like perfectly. Yeah, the buggy line is like super torn up now. It's way deeper on the first bump. That first bump on the buggy line used to be like 6 inches. Now it's like 4 feet. So just to get up to the buggy line is like super hard now. So I don't know, it's different. It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy when you haven't been on trail in 4 or 5 years how much it's changed. And some of that middle rock garden was way more difficult than it used to be. Yeah. Oh yeah, that used to not be anything like that. That middle one that was like
crazy trail, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some shit here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like you get a break. It
Yeah.
used to be able to be a neat little thing. If you're pretty well built, you could make it over with no problem.
Yeah.
Well, the bitch about it is getting to be like a rich man's club, you know. It's almost like regular guys can't just take their Chevys out here and climb this thing like they
Oh,
used
there
to.
was no way. Well,
You know.
well, even
so-
back then, you shouldn't have done it. The one time we saw someone bring a stock Chevy was a terrible idea.
Oh yeah, broke.
He broke,
yeah.
and he was also stuck really bad in the middle of the trail in a bad spot. But
Yeah.
but I mean,
XJs
it's
used to go up this.
well, the problem is it used to be like really friendly to XJs and 33s, which you made it without
Yeah.
winching. I mean, you did it,
Yeah.
but you had to work
Of
it
course, I'm
harder.
built pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Well, I
built.
got a
You're
doubler
built.
and lockers and all that.
You're built way better than most XJs, and
But I think it should be available for regular people, though. There should be bypass. I mean, look at all this area they have over here. They can build a bypass.
we're gonna keep driving out of the trail. Probably maybe camp on the trail tonight because it's pretty late. I don't know if we want to wheel. We should stop at the south end. Let's see what camping is available, and we'll stop over there, chill out for a minute, see what we want to do. But it's like 4 o'clock right now, I think. I was kind of hoping to be setting up by 5. There's still a couple obstacles on the trail, though. I'm actually curious to see what this corner is like, because that corner used to be kind of rough right here. That might be dug out as fuck. Well, we beat the storm out. We're off the trail, which is great. There's a ton of random people parked out here, which is interesting. It's not really good. They're parked right next to the porta potty. It's kind of weird. But we beat the storm out. Got to get Bill's rig out of 4 low on the Dana 300. I think that's about it. So we ran it from north to south today. I don't think the mic is working, so I don't know if I'll pick up this audio, but we ran it from north to south. It's like 4 o'clock. It's a long day. We had a little bit of traffic, but you know, it takes a while to get through, I guess, with a couple rigs, and there we go. Trail got a lot harder, that's for sure.